Welcome back. Today's moving day. Yeah, it's big. It's ugly. It's dirty. But it's mine. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful addition to my home shop. So, it's an abrasive number 1. I think I've said that probably about 40 times so far, but that's okay. When I pick it up, I'm going to go ahead and extend the legs out. Keep boom as short as possible. Since it's going to want to lean this way, I'm just going to try to pick it up an inch off the trailer, pull the trailer out, and lower it down on some pipes. That's all I'm going to do. So, hopefully I can get this done. Okay, I'm back. I'm sweaty, I'm exhausted, I've lashed it down multiple times. It's not picking it up by the screw, don't let all that stuff fool you. It's picking it up around those 2 straps on both sides. I only have it around the saddle here to keep it from flipping around, and I only have it from the screw down to the chop hoist here to keep it from flipping around. So it's holding it square right now, and it's actually about an inch off the trailer. See, I don't have anything picking it up by that tower, so wow, I'm tired. I might be getting too old for this. Holy cow. So it's holding it up on its own right now. I can't drag up any help. So I just pulled the truck forward enough to drop the tailgate a little bit. I'm just going to put it in neutral. I'm going to let it coast out a little bit at a time until I get free of this. And then I'm just going to lower it right down on the ground. So it seems to be holding it really square right now. I mean, just slightly tipped, but it's not rocking, it's not moving. I moved it around and it seems to be really square, so, I mean, really stable. This is pretty taut, so I can tell this thing's help holding it up square. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Let's keep going. Okay. You know, I just saw where the legs were to this hoist. Looks like it's coming down on top of it. Oh well. We'll get it later on. More control of the down. Hopefully. Please don't shift. I got an idea. Good idea this time. Well, I got an idea while I was off camera here. I don't have what I thought I had for cribbing, so it's still on the hoist. I only have the cribbing there just to keep it stabilized, and there's very little weight on it. I'm going to get the truck and trailer and all that out of here. Flathead Ron, hey, I had to go in and get the camera. And I just had this really nice thought. Anyway, let's just tell you my brain's on the right track, I think. I was trying to retract these, and I was trying to get a floor jack underneath here, and you know, obviously there's not going to be enough room for a floor jack. I got to start, floor jacks go under that kind of stuff. So I got to stop thinking like a mechanic. Not that it's a bad thing, but I got to start thinking more like a machining guy, shop guy, and I got to use stuff like this. So that took enough pressure off so I can retract this one also, and maybe I can get this thing back here underneath the awning carport, and I can get her cleaned up a little bit and get her in the garage. Yeah, she's going to go in the same way that the mill went in. If you guys haven't seen that, go ahead. That's one of my first videos that I put out. It's a little bit crude compared to what I'm doing now, but it'll get the point across. You know, I might as well put this out there now. I need some help. If anyone has the dust collector attachment for this abrasive 1.5, maybe not the whole attachment, because I believe I can make most of it. I've got the clamps right there that came with the machine that can hold the hose that comes up and over and goes down in front of the grinding wheel here. But I need the blower motor and the other attachment mainly that's supposed to sit right down next to the machine. So if anybody has that squirrel cage blower out there, send me a message or something and let me know, and I'll get in touch with you and maybe we can work something out. Okay, back to our regular program. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Thank you. You know, I don't mean to chop this up and bounce all over the place, but this has really been getting at me, and my restraint's gone. I have to scrape at some of this to see how much gunk is on here. I was going to wait until I got it on the ground and got all the strap off of it. I was going to lift the saddle off and all that stuff, but I want you guys to see how much grunge is on here. You can probably get an idea. Yeah, I'd probably take this off here and give it a good cleaning, is what he said. You know what I think I'm going to do, just for giggles? Yeah, I know. I can get kind of weird sometimes. I think I'm going to save all this stuff, and I'm going to weigh it, or put it in a pile, and let you see how much actually comes off of. Oh yeah, I scored that vintage scraper here at the local flea market for a few bucks. A couple of years back, haven't really had a chance to use it, except for on my flathead when I was building it. This is really not coming nice and clean. I'm not scraping hard, I'm just running the fingers of the scraper over the surface. I'm not trying to take off the paint, I'm only trying to take off the years of grime. It was supposed to have been in the same location for 40 years. So I'm only assuming that it's clean and this is 40 years worth. I mean, that it was clean when it was installed and this is 40 years worth of grime that it accumulated while it was at that facility. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's see, and I'll just give you an idea. I'm going to save this stuff. This was from that one part of the saddle, about 4 inches wide and about 10 inches long, that I could reach with this. Let's see who can guess how much all this garbage is going to weigh, since I'm going to save it. I won't use any liquid cleaner on it. I'll just scrape everything off. I'll get it as clean as I can with the scraper. I'll brush it down and then we'll weigh everything. Well, I don't really know what to say, except for, wow, is she dirty or what? I didn't dump anything in. Look, really, I didn't. I did not dump the stuff I took off the base yesterday. See? It's all still in there. That's all I took off the base yesterday. There's still more in this area. More inside here. I scraped on this ledge a little bit, that's why it's kind of mounded up, but give you an idea. I don't know if you can see down inside there or not. That's way down in the base. But yeah, I know you guys are gonna hit me on this, but I went to Dollar Tree, yeah, and I got some of their, well, let me back up. I use their stuff called Awesome because, you know, it works really well cleaning the garage floor. So they have this wheel cleaner over in the automotive area, and I sprayed some on it earlier today after I scraped it yesterday, so this didn't have any effect on the loose stuff. It's not what I used it to get off, but I sprayed it in here and you could see the difference. That's down to the original dark gray color of the machine. So, oh, this stuff right here from the Dollar Tree, $1 a bottle. I bought 3 bottles. Let's see how far 3 bottles is going to take us. But first, this is the left hand side. Well, if you're facing the machine, it's the right. It's the opposite side that I did not do yesterday. And it's still got as much garbage as I've got in that box upstairs. But I'm sure there's plenty more. Everything's got to be removed. There we go. That's the picture I wanted right down inside that. I scraped a bunch of stuff out of there last night. It still looks like there's more waiting for me. Just like there is in this one here. Almost looks like a battle zone. Anyway, I thought you'd get a kick out of that.